That's what I figured. Yeah, I knew that the number one key to victory would be the ball, and congratulations to our players. I mean, we forced 4 turnovers, and I think we threw the 1 interception, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I told our team after last week, I said, it's okay sometimes to get knocked down in life and get knocked down during the course of a season, but it's not okay to stay down. So I'm really curious to see how you respond. And because at the end of the day, that's really what it's about. It's a player's game. And I thought that I was hoping that what I saw today would be how we respond. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, that's a football team that misses an extra point to beat the number 5 team in the country. Well, I guess 2 weeks ago they had an open date. They tie the game up, and all they got to do is make the extra point, and they beat the number 5 team in the country. Coach Dearman was obviously very complimentary of our football team before the game, and so he does a really good job of coaching and has a very unorthodox offense, and just very proud of our players, and I think that now it just boils down to we got 6 more opportunities. Just take them one at a time, and that's where we're at our best, when we don't think too far down the road. It's just we just have to take it one day, 1 week at a time, and one game. Stay in the moment, and because we just it's kind of scary. We hadn't played 60 minutes yet. I mean, not in one game have we played 60 minutes, and that's the encouraging thing coming out of today. It's just when you get those leads. I guess I've just seen too much football over the course of my career to ever relax. It just when it starts kind of getting sloppy, that's when I'm the worst. I mean, I get I've seen crazy things happen in football.
Stone real completed his first 13 passes. What did you see from him starting this game?
Yeah, I mean, and if he can just keep that level of consistency, for 60 minutes and with our offense and just keep it going, man, they look like a machine. I think they scored the first 3 drives or 3 out of 4 or something like that. I mean, it was close. It felt like it. And man, there's times. I looked at it the other day, the number of drives that we've had 50 plus scoring touchdowns, drives of 50 yards or more this season is incredible. I mean, I love that style of football. I think that's we're starting to get an identity. We have to force turnovers. So we didn't change. We just kind of shifted gears on our style of defense that we played this week. I'm trying to keep from being as aggressive. I'm trying to play more vision coverage. And then you see what happens. The couple of times I called man, bangs its head off the goalpost. So I'm trying to train myself more so than our players. And when we do that, I think now in 3 home games, I think we've forced 10 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, in 3 games. I mean, that's over 3 a game at home. We got to do that on the road, right? Like we got 2 on the road, 2 at home, and 2 on the road. So, my first year here when we played for the championship, we had 2 games to end the season on the road, at Sam Houston, at Tarleton, and we play Stephen F. the final game. And then last year go on the road to Austin P and Tarleton. So, our kids, we've got to, we said tomorrow we're going to have a meeting and we're going to recalibrate and we're going to lay out the roadmap for the next 6 weeks.
You mentioned changing the defense a little bit. You had Fanua in there a lot today. What did you think about his performance?
From what I could tell, I mean, he seemed to be very active. I mean, he's kind of I don't know, like he's a big linebacker, not big enough to play end, or a little bit short to be an outside linebacker, but he's he's just a very passionate person, a good football player. And for being his first time to start this season and to get in there, I mean, we've had him playing defensive end, and I think we found a home for him, and I probably should have done it a week ago, but he had a death in his family and was gone last week for a funeral. So we made that change on Monday, and we said we're gonna do it. We're not gonna look back.
Got his first touchdown today on a little sweep play. How nice was it to see that?
Grant Jones is, if you cut him open, he's everything that ACU is all about. He really is. I mean, hard-working kid, just has a spectacular attitude, sneaky athletic, and comes from a really good high school football program, and disciplined, great character. I mean, everything that you look for in a player. And he's just, I mean, young man walked on here, and man, it's always good to see young men who believe and bet on themselves.
You've talked about that Jordan Vaughn he has speed, and we all saw it on the 75-yarder.
He just I say now, it just takes him a little bit to unwind, and once he unwinds, his top end speed is probably as fast as Rowe, to be honest with you. You know, I was sitting there watching him run flying 10s in the summertime, and he's running less than 1 second in a flying 10. So for a guy that size, that's pretty impressive. And 2 years ago, it was the fastest flying 10 on our team. So that's amazing, to be honest. And it just shows you once he unwinds and gets going, he can run. And I like that. We have 3 backs that are as good as anybody in the league.
What have you seen from Jordan, and that Rovon has started the last couple of games, but Jordan's still been right there and ready for his
Yeah,
game to go?
it's just like we just kind of, you know, it's like changing pitchers. You know, you got a starter, a middle reliever, a closer, and that's kind of the approach that we take. They all have 3 different running styles. Rovon, for his size, is a lot more powerful than what you think. Jordan is a big old target. You know, like guys like that you gotta. You can't just play him the whole game. I mean, because he's pretty easy to hit. He's a big guy. He kind of has an upright running style. And then EJ is he's kind of a combination of Rowe and LaVon. I call him LaVon James. He hurt his elbow playing basketball, so
We had a difficult time trying to pick who would be the player to bring over to talk on ESPN because there were so many people that contributed to today's game. You know, we picked Itty because he had 2 touchdown catches, but
I wouldn't have
there were
picked
so
Itty
many.
because he dropped the onside kick.
Well, yeah.
Itty.
What was it like to see so many guys contribute and have a big day?
Yeah, I mean that's who this team is. We don't have the one guy that you say we got to stop that guy. I mean, when you watch us play, I mean, we spread the ball around to tight ends. We play 3 running backs consistently. We play multiple wide receivers. You know, and for the first time, I think we're just now starting to get them all where they're all healthy at the same time. So I think you're going to continue to see that. It could be someone different every week. Like, I don't know who, when you look at our offense, you say, we better stop that guy. Well, if you stop that guy, then you got to stop this guy and this guy. If you stop this tight end, well, then you got this tight end and this tight end with Nathan and yeah, like you say, Itty. I mean, and you're talking about all the way down to Carson May and Chitty. I mean, we got 5 tight ends. Like, honestly, you could probably go all the way to number 4. There's just not enough reps in the game to do that, right? So that's what is very unique. I mean, and you really don't realize it. I mean, and when our offensive line, they're big. I mean, just looking out there and seeing them, because their defensive line, there's 2 interior defensive linemen are real players. And, man, I just sat there and just to see us there toward the end of the game, I mean, and I've seen it a lot this year where teams are, you know, I mean, we kind of wear on them a little bit. And I love our style. We just have got to figure out, number one, going on the road, and this team has to learn how to win on the road, right? We're not last year's team. This is this year's team. So this year's team has to figure that out. We have to create our own energy. We have to maybe look at what we do on the road compared to just we try to make it as close to what we do at home as we can, but it's just different playing at home. So we got to figure it out, and I think we will.
Next week will be the first game that we fly out instead of drive a bus to a game. Is there anything of I think that once you get on a plane, you're like, okay, we're really going somewhere different, and this is just who we got.
Yeah, and it'll be about 2 hours shorter than the bus ride.
Eddie had a 2-touchdown day. You mentioned the drop onside kick, but what did you see?
Eddie did. I mean, he did a great job. If I'd have let that ball go through to the second level guy, it was coming kind of hot. But he had. I respect the fact that he had the confidence in himself to step up in there. He obviously never played baseball. He might have played third base maybe, but no, he's a great kid. I love everything that he does. He's just he just has that beautiful smile on his face, and he has come here and become a part of our family, and is just a tremendous asset to our football program.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank y'all.